I studied some of the best photographers in the world, so you don't have to. In this video, I'm sharing all the cheat codes high-level photographers are gatekeeping. If you're new here, I'm Mata. Over the past 2.5 years, I've dedicated my life to getting better at photography and video editing. So take these tips and apply them to elevate your game, or get out of here. Cheat code number 1, camera gear. First things first, it's not about the camera. It's about you. Anyone can learn how to operate a camera in literally like one day. And even if you don't have a camera yet, you could even use your phone. It's about getting the fundamentals down. Skip the credit card debt chasing the newest gear. Instead, invest in a quality used camera. I only spent $700 on my current camera setup. Retail price on Amazon is over $2,600. That's almost saving like 70% right there. I say it's worth it. It's what I'm recording on right now, so it does photo and video. Start by researching what cameras suit your photography style you're going for, and keep an eye out on like Facebook Marketplace and OfferUp used platforms like that. All the best deals go pretty quick, so you gotta be fast. And you gotta check kind of a lot. You'll either end up finding the camera that you want or like a model above or below. Like, it's actually pretty crazy how often people are selling their gear. But if you still want the brand new camera and you can't be convinced, then that's cool too. Just not necessary. As long as you have a camera, you're good. But don't let a camera be the excuse for, you know, not getting better. Cheat code number 2, camera settings. I recommend learning how to like shoot manually, but I think it's just important to know what your camera's doing and like how to function it. And once you do understand like the values that you're changing, like ISO, aperture, shutter speed, I'd say switch to using aperture priority and shutter priority, which is labeled the S and the A on that little dial. That's all I use now, and it saves a lot of time. You spend a lot of money on your camera unless you did what I did, which means, you know, the cameras are pretty good. You could kind of trust them to do their job. Having one thing that you could like focus on and think of to control, I think that's good enough. If you could learn manual focus, that's super cool. I wish I could do that, but my camera, I like to shoot from like the hip. I can't really see on my screen that I have like the manual focus, so I only use autofocus and I just switch between the modes. I feel like with enough practice, you'll be able to switch through the modes pretty efficiently and not miss a beat. Cheat code number 3, composition and depth. If there's one thing you take away from this video, it should be this cheat code. Incorporate a foreground, midground, and background as often as you can in your photos. This will draw your viewers in and tell a more compelling story. Visual depth keeps the viewer's eye moving around the whole screen, and it sparks curiosity about the backstory of the photo. The principle applies not only in photography, but filmmaking, like cinematography and video editing. Understanding composition and depth will elevate your skills to another level, and it'll carry you far beyond just photography. I recommend turning on the rule of thirds immediately. It's the easiest to work with. Just kind of how I approach it. There's 4 points and a center. Just get as creative as possible with like framing shots to where the subject is like within points, like mix it up. Try not to be doing the same point over and over, because then everybody's gonna be like, why is he always framing shots? Where the guy's on the left? I put him on the right. Put him on the bottom, put him in the middle. Like, if you mix it up, it's gonna be like, dang, this guy got swag. Cheat code number 4, lighting. Without light, there are no photos. Understand the nuances of natural light, artificial light, intensity of the light, and direction of light. If you learn how to like use all that, photography will just make more sense. When you start to focus on the light, it changes your whole approach when capturing a scene. There will be a method to your madness when you look out for the light. Mastering light is what separates the beginners from the pros. Cheat code number 5, your intuition. Sometimes capturing the perfect shot requires intuition and confidence. Trust your instincts, trust your gut. If you feel compelled to photograph something, do it. Even if you have to step out of your comfort zone, and as long as you're respectful of your surroundings, you should be good. Because cheat code number 6, nobody gives a fuck. Remember, everyone is too busy worrying about their own lives to be thinking about you holding a camera. I used to be anxious about like being out in public with a camera, but I noticed most people don't even notice you. And if you think otherwise, then you're kind of being, the world isn't revolving around you, buddy. If they do, they like immediately go back to thinking about what they're thinking about. Focus on what you love and get rid of the fear of judgment. Judge them. Don't do that. Cheat code number 7, finding inspiration. Studying photography, looking at like YouTube videos. I'll give you a cheat code within a cheat code. Walkie Talkie by Pauly B. Some good content. There's some pretty good street photographers, like not these big name like photographers, but there's some big name photographers actually like bigger than me. Yeah, they're actually just like cool people trying their best. It's relatable. Studying photography expands your perspective and sparks creativity. Like, you'll be having different ideas of like point of views and whatnot. Watch videos, research your favorite photographers, and reach out to the photographers like locally in your area and see what you could do. Your influences shape your vision. I reached out to this one photographer in Hawaii. His name is Matt Mallums. He works with the Hanaho magazine. He gave me one of the best photography ideas like I've ever like pursued. He has like these collection of journals that he's been putting together for like years, and I thought it was pretty swaggy. Here's my latest one. I'm not gonna like bore you with all the stuff in it, but I wrote in here, this shit's gonna come true. This is my latest photography journal, inspired by Matt Mallums. It says, I want to publish my own photo book one day. This is my practice for when my time comes, whenever that may be. Carefully sequenced by color, feeling, and intuition. And it says my name. Matt Mallums, he's a cool dude, bro. Those aren't going anywhere anytime soon. I'm gonna be doing that shit for life. But that's just me being OD about it. I really like this shit a lot. Cheat code number 8, creative blocks and how to get through them. Pretty short answer, actually. They're inevitable. It's gonna happen to you many a times throughout your career as a content creator and photographer. The best advice I could give, and the best advice I've ever had, just keep creating, whether it's photo or video. As successful photographers, I swear to God, they'll tell you the same thing. Just keep shooting and clarity will come. Cheat code number 9, Allen Iverson doesn't like this one. Practice. Practice makes perfect. The more you shoot, the better you become. Combine the knowledge that you gain with consistent practice, and you're in for a visible improvement. Throughout practice, you won't even be trying really. It'll be like what Bob Ross says, a happy accident. That you're really trying to do something else, but you messed up, and now you have your favorite shot of the day. Who knows, maybe you'll get your best shots in practice. Cheat code number 10, notice. The ability to notice is essential. You can't photograph what you don't see. Be aware of your surroundings at all times, and don't hesitate to experiment. Remember, you miss 100% of the shots you don't notice. Cheat code number 11, we're going into overtime. Lock in. Your best work is created when you're completely focused on a task. Give photography every time you are photographing. Give it your all. Entering the flow state as a photographer, kind of a magical experience. If you wear headphones, that's pretty great. It'll get you more focused on the music and the photos. It's a very good combo. It'll be easier to focus, and within 20 minutes, you're locked in. And cheat code number 12, editing. You'll develop an editing style as you go. I learned to edit by watching YouTube videos and like just trying it out, seeing what I liked. I'd mess around with the colors and really just eyeball it off of just like each individual setting. I'm like, all right, that looks good right now, and just keep doing that all the way down the list. And then by the time you get to the bottom, you have a perfectly edited photo, and you're like, damn, I did a pretty good job. After enough times of doing that, I was like, all right, well, I don't want to have to like keep doing it just like that. Learned you can make a preset, made a preset. After a few presets, I like mastered the preset, and I was like, I like this preset the most. Now I edit all of my photos with that same preset. And it's been like a year, and then I make tweaks from there. Sometimes like I don't even need to make any tweaks. It saves a ton of time, and every edit is basically exactly how I want it to be, and I could do it like by the bulk load. I also use masks and shit when I feel like it's necessary, like to emphasize a subject. Keep learning about editing, keep applying that knowledge. You'll get the hang of it very quickly, and just keep making presets. If you get tired of a preset, make a new one, and then you have all these other presets to choose from. Then you could probably sell them. Find your own style that you like and keep doing it. That's a good amount of goddamn tips right there. It's a lot of cheat codes, man. A bonus tip for photography and content creators: reach out to the people that you want to work with, especially if they're like in your area. They're usually down if you're like sincere about fucking with them. They'd be like, bro, I fuck with you too, kinda. Just try it, see what happens. You'll regret it if you don't. And that goes for life, not just photography and making pretty photos and content creation. There you have it, 12 cheat codes plus 1 bonus cheat code. If you did find this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave your thoughts in the comments below. MaltaWantsPeace.com if you want to check out any of my creative work. Hopefully this elevates your game. Use this information for good, not evil.